Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy CG.
This your boy Bernard Bars.
Welcome back to the back room. Let's have a real conversation. Hey, man.
What's going on,
What's
man?
happening, bro?
Man, you know we had to do an episode
I know.
because we was talking, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call this one Hustle Tactics.
All right, so
Okay.
break it down, man. What's this about? What's the hustle tactic?
Listen, okay, for a lot of you guys, we talk about it a little bit, but we've always been into music,
Yeah.
right? I've had my studio, you've had your studio,
Right.
right? And we was just talking about different little things that we ran across when
Right.
it came from just artists, right? That
Right.
came into our studios and stuff, right?
Right.
And that's when we was started talking about it. We was like, man, you know what? It seems like they use these same tricks,
Right.
right? So a hustle tactic is we put a lot of time in a lot of this stuff that we did, right?
A lot of time, a lot of money,
everything, equipment,
sacrifice,
right?
It's yeah.
Okay, so
Blood, sweat, and tears. The
blood,
whole
sweat,
nine.
and tears, right? You put everything together, and it's amazing that with these, when you start to deal with people, they want you to come down on your price,
Yeah.
right? They may flatter you. They may say, "Hey, you know what, man? I respect what you do."
Right.
But if you come and tell me your price, I can't pay that, man.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
like I want to do this. It's like the hustle tactic.
And I'm gonna tell you, it's on the smaller businesses.
yeah,
Cause now if it's a large studio facility
Yeah.
and all that, they're not finna go in there with that. That's them. They gonna pay them that bread. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But for us, because we're in a smaller environment or whatever like that, that's gonna change. By the way, that's gonna change.
Right. No. But see, the thing is with the hustle tactic and all these little tactics that they do, right? This is what I'm saying. It's amazing that they try to make you feel like you need them,
Right.
right? And see, we're talking about it on the scale of the business that we was in,
Right.
Because this can be any type of business you're in.
Yeah.
This can be like you could be a barber, a hairstylist, right? A tattoo
artist.
Hey,
Hey, we on
Right.
the same frequency right now.
right. So it seems like they always try to get you to come down on your price, right?
Right.
So now we're gonna discuss that when you come into, like, I knew a lot of time that you put into your studio. I knew from a lot of equipment that you bought and a lot of all this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Different people that you dealt with. It's funny when they come into you, like, they try to make it feel like, hey, listen, hey man, I'm with such and such. I'm with this company.
Oh,
I can
done
put you
had-
on.
Bro, I mean, I done had signed artists and all that stuff come to me, and this is my thing when what I tell them, and I don't know, like, anybody who worked with me and they know how I am in the studio.
Yeah.
And like that first time, you might get your feelings hurt.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go ahead, like, I'm gonna let you talk let you go ahead and do your rap or whatever, right? Like, your whole hustle tactic. But then I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't care if you signed or whatever, like, if you just fresh off the street, if you a kid just come in, I'm gonna give you that same energy. And if it's trash, I'm gonna tell you that it's trash.
Right.
So we can't, you know what I'm saying? So, and that normally set the tone, like, but it's always the newcomers. I gotta reiterate the situation.
But you know the reason why it's so disrespectful?
Yeah.
When we were talking about it, because like you took time to learn all this equipment. You built yourself up to a point where you don't have to depend on anybody in that studio, right?
Mm-hmm.
You went from artist to engineer to beat maker.
Mm-hmm.
You went from everything in that
Acoustician?
moment. Right. You're all of this rolled into one.
Yeah.
Which we had to become that. Right?
Yeah.
We had to become all of that. So to take all that time and then for somebody to come in and say, hey man, I'm gonna put you on.
Yeah.
It's really disrespectful, man.
I'm gonna tell you, the reason why that we even have our own studio, cause we could have been those people. We could have been artists. Like, personally, I would just rather just be an artist and not do none of this other stuff.
No.
I don't care about none of this other stuff. But you know what I'm saying? We didn't like. If you don't do that, you need to pay the beat. You need to pay the producer. You need to pay the engineer, the studio, all that good stuff.
Right.
But it's like, okay, but if you don't want to pay all that, do it yourself.
Exactly.
And that's what happened.
And that's
but then we became the people that we did.
we became those people. Like, I wanted a video shot.
Right.
Shot it myself.
Right.
I mean, I'm just telling you, right? So it got to a point now, like when we talking about what they do with the hustle tactics, because I've been in situations where people wanted me to sign this type of deal, this type of management deal, this type of artist deal. I've been in certain situations, and what they try to do is, like I said, they make you feel like you need them. So what they gonna do, like they're gonna set the scene.
Right.
Like I still remember it to this day. If I'm walking into this office and they got pictures up of these famous people that they know, already setting a tactic, because I'm supposed to be mesmerized because, hey, I see you at the BET Awards, I see you this and this. And so as they're talking to you, the funny thing, they would throw shots out there. They would say little stuff like, hey, yeah, P. Diddy was sitting right there when you send that.
Right.
And I told him the other day, like, no way, not with that, not with that. And it's like, so then you're sitting there, and they make you feel like, hey, you know what, I need this. This is. It doesn't matter if it's a small level, big level. It's the same hustle tactic,
right,
that they try to use to make you come down on your price or your value.
And you know, I've got a lot of things going on just outside of the music and stuff like that, and like, I'm not gonna be so specific on it, but I've been in situations where people are wealthy, and still want shit for free.
Bro, that's the hustle tactic, bro.
And I've even had situations where, like, you know, I've got other, like I said, I got a lot of different things going on, and I deal with people in different countries and stuff. And like, they'll try to, like, you know, I don't want to put everything out there like that, but they'll still try to do those hustle tactics to get me to do stuff for them for free.
And that's I guess that's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Because like we're like I said again, we're using this in what we do.
Right.
But like audience members out here, like they can look at it from their own businesses. Like tattoo artists, like we said earlier, right? It could be anything that you do, that you put that time and that value in. It's gonna be somebody that comes along and wants you to come down on what you're asking for, so they can actually run back and tell somebody, oh yeah, I got a deal out of this. They want to be the one that gets the deal, that gets the good deal.
And the craziest thing is that because, like, I've been around all those people. I've been around barbers. I've been around hairstylists. I've been around tattoo artists. I've been around other engineers.
You've been around models.
Been around all these people. Yeah. Everybody try to hustle these people who have built these skill sets and all that stuff for themselves. Yeah. They all, everybody, all of us, if you not like on TV, they gonna try to hustle you.
Yeah. They're gonna try to use you to basically prop them up or propel them to that next level. Right. And they know it's gonna be off the strength of you. Right. So like they're basically gonna hustle you to think, to train your mind to actually believe that without them, nothing that you're gonna do is successful. So like even if you go to the like a model or anybody like that, they may feel like, hey, well, you know, you could take some pictures of me, and once my IG gets popping, I'm gonna credit you as the one who's taking the pictures.
And you know what? The funny thing is like going when you doing photography and videography and cinematography, all that stuff, right? If we see somebody who is doing, like, trying to do modeling, and you might have like the look and all that stuff, but you probably ain't got the right angle of the shot or something like that, and somebody can see that type of potential in you, and they got the resources and everything to actually do something, like actually push you forward. Normally, if you're on your job, like regardless if you got the best equipment, if you know exactly what you're doing, if you putting it out there like that, like, and it don't matter, it ain't even just modeling or whatever, but it's certain situations to where when people have like specific equipment built for that, and and they freelancers or whatever like that, sometimes they'll just, hey, you want to do just a little test shoot or whatever like that.
And see, like, honestly, like when you're talking about it like that, like I get that, because see, like also like when you're doing videos or photography, it's all about the work that you can show. So like you are like, I can see that as a deal.
Because that right there is networking.
Yeah,
because
that's networking.
You're not gonna just do it like somebody come up and ask you like that. Most likely they not like actually what do you say, like they're not all in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They them ones that they want somebody to just do the work for them type.
Exactly. So,
you know what I'm saying?
So like what we're saying is with the hustle tactics, we're saying that somebody's gonna put that time in. They're gonna they went through every level that you can think of whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
And for somebody to come in on the back end of that to actually try to talk them down. So even if we say like with the model, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're a photographer, I can see if you like, okay, we're starting out. Okay, cool. We're gonna help each other out. But if I already got established, I got. It's, you understand what I'm saying? Like I've had my work done. You can see my work. I'm showcasing my work. So for you to say that, listen, if you take pictures of me, once they get popping, I'm gonna photo credit you. I'm gonna give you the credit.
Right.
Are you seeing what this person is bringing to the table? 9 times out of 10, that person who doing photos or whatever, they bringing backdrops to the scene. They bringing cameras. They bringing lighting equipment,
lenses,
bro, lenses. Only for you to say, I'm gonna give you a shout out.
Yeah.
And once we get this shout out, and we're gonna go to the next level, I'm gonna take you with me.
So you bring $10,000-$15,000 in equipment.
I'm gonna take you
just
with
so
me.
you can get a shout out.
I'm gonna take you with me.
And this person who's supposed to be doing this modeling,
right,
just thought about it yesterday, and they just found you and want it for free.
And like we said, this even by like with a tattoo artist, real quick, right?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm this famous rapper. So if you start, you start tattooing me,
bruh, and
they see me.
Very rare that somebody's, unless you're a rapper that just started getting tattoos. Then we don't know when you get tattoos.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna credit you for giving me all this, ink.
Right.
You know, I know you're gonna went in and did all your time for it.
Right.
But I feel like, listen, we're helping each other.
I'm a walking brand. I'm a walking billboard. It's right here.
You need me.
Right.
Guys, these are these hustle tactics that they do. It doesn't matter what it is. Like I said, they're gonna try to make you come down on your asking price. So they can walk around like they have the better deal and make you feel like you need them. Make you feel like, hey, this is the place to be. It doesn't matter how much time you put in. It doesn't matter how much knowledge you accumulated, because that's valuable too. Basically, that's really valuable. It's no matter what profession you in.
Right.
Once you accumulate that knowledge, why you think I'm asking the price that I'm asking for?
Right. And time is time.
Yeah.
It's your life. Like literally, you could have done something free for somebody, and once they left, got in your car to go get something to eat, and got in a wreck and died. And you just gave your time away for free. So your time and the skills and the time you put in to develop your skills and all the ups and downs and all that stuff, because we all go through it.
Yeah.
You can't, whatever you set your price at, you can't let anybody come in and devalue your time in this world.
Yep. And
so they gotta respect that.
That's the bro, and that's what it is. They don't understand, like, when you're trying to get somebody to come down off their asking price after all the work that you see them put in, you're disrespecting them. You're not respecting them. Like you're coming to them no matter what business they're doing, and you're asking them to come down off of what they sat here and learn how to do. And actually, like, that right there needs to change. And like I said, do not fall victim to these hustle tactics.
Yeah.
Stick out with whatever you planning on, whatever you're trying to be good at in this world. Follow your passion and you make them pay you for it. But don't come down off your asking price of what you feel like you're worth.
Yeah. Hey man, this is another great episode on the Backroom. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm your boy CG.
I'm your boy Bernard Barr.
And we out.